As trainers, we're technicians, right? We want stuff to be technically perfect. Shoulders back, knees out, back straight, ribs tucked, chin tucked. We're always looking for perfect movement, and that's partially normal, right? Of course, the better the technique is, the more we'll be able to lift, and it's important to have good technique for most movements. Perfect isn't always necessary though, and I think if we talk about resilience, being resilient means being able to tolerate less than perfect positions, right? Not everything is always perfect, and not everything can always be perfect. So yes, when we talk about lifting, we want perfect technique, but at some point, do we over technolize stuff? Do we I don't even know how to put it. Do we make it overly technical as opposed to being able to handle stresses and positions that are less than perfect? Let's take, for example, a Turkish get-up. If you are a kettlebell specialist, or if you practice kettlebell as a sport, if you go take a kettlebell course, you'll learn how to do the Turkish get-up, and it'll be broken down and really segmented, right? Every part of the movement, so that you can be perfectly positioned under the kettlebell, which I understand and I'm not criticizing. But personally, I use a Turkish get-up as, you know what, lift a heavy weight overhead, get under it and stand up with it, and do what you need to do to handle moving around under that weight. I mean, I think at some point, we need to be able to do that. We need less than perfect positions. We need valgus stress at the knee, varus stress at the knee. We need to be able to tolerate imperfect levers and angles in order to become resilient, in order to be able to move out of those technically perfect positions and not become injured. So perfect isn't always necessary, and as a matter of fact, imperfect, I would even go as far as to say imperfect is necessary in order to become resilient.